Hello, and welcome back once again to One Post World's YouTube channel. Today I've got another deck profile for you, and this one is on Salazzle from Unbroken Bonds, combined with Unknown from Lost Thunder. Unknown hand, with that ability which allows you to just win the game if you have 35 or more cards in hand. Salazzle, of course, allows you to discard one fire and draw 3 cards, so we're going to use that to draw a bunch of cards and win the game. So, let's switch over to PTCGO and take a look at the list. Alright, here we are on PTCGO. Taking a look at this list, we've got 4 of this Oranguru resource management, which is really going to allow us to get to that hand win condition. It allows us to resource management, put 3 cards from our discard pile back on the bottom of our deck. And of course, combining that with the Salazzle Roast Reveal, once during your turn, you can discard a fire energy from your hand and then draw 3 cards. Unknown has the hand ability, which he has to be in the active, but if we have 35 or more cards in hand, it allows us to win the game. So we have to have 37 cards to have enough space to put down the Unknown and then use a switch to get into the active. I guess if we have an energy retreat, we don't need that. Only need 36 cards, but still. We've also got 1 Vulpix to help set up with that beacon attack for free. This is going to allow us to search for 2 Pokemon. It's going to allow us to set up a bunch of these Salazzles, drop through our deck hella fast. We've got 1 Virizion GX. He's got Double Draw, which is a pretty good attack. Allows us to just draw 2 cards if we're kind of stuck. But Breeze Away here allows us to put any number of our Pokemon in play and all cards attached to them into our hand. So if we've got too many Salazzles on the board, we can't get to 35 cards, we can Breeze Away, put a bunch of them back into our hand, and just snap up, win the game next turn. To get to those 35 cards faster, we've got Whitney here, which allows us to draw a card and then draw 2 for each other Whitney in your discard pile. So pretty weak at the beginning, but if you've got like 3 Whitneys in the discard, you're drawing a pretty insane amount of cards. You're just going +7, which is pretty crazy. You've got 4 Lookers, which allows you to draw the bottom 3 cards of your deck, which combines nicely with resource management there. 2 Looker's Whistles helps us find those Lookers. You can search for 2 Looker cards. We've got, 2 Gladion here, which allows us to look at our face-down prize cards and put one of them into our hand in case we prize something important like that Unknown. We only play 1, so gotta get him out there if he's stuck. 1 Erica's Hospitality, which you can only play if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, and you draw a card for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play. It's a pretty weak late game, but early game it's got some strength. 1 Viridian Forest helps us find those fire energies by allowing us to discard 1 card from our hand and then search our deck for a basic energy card. 1 Heat Factory, which is just the same as a Salazzle, discard 1 fire energy, draw 3 cards. It's a Prism Star, obviously, so as soon as that gets bumped, it's gone forever, but yeah, it's fun. We can definitely get some value out of it. So, let's see, we also have 2 Rescue Stretcher, which allows us to put a Pokemon from our discard pile into our hand or 3 back into the deck. So, shuffling 3 back in is +2 cards into the deck, so that's going to help you increase your cards to get to that Unknown win condition. 1 Palpad allows you to shuffle 2 supporter cards from your discard pile back into your deck. Again, it's +1, so more cards in the deck. Fire Crystal allows us to put 3 fires from our discard pile right back into the hand, so that's going to help you keep drawing with Salazzle. 1 Fiery Flint is going to allow you to sort of clean out the deck, just grab 4 fire energies. You have to discard 2 cards though. 1 Counter Catcher. You can only play if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, which you're almost always going to have since we're going for a different win condition than prizes. And it allows you to switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. What else have we got here? Let's see, 3 Ultra Balls, discard 2 cards from your hands, search for a Pokemon. Very good. 4 Nest Ball, search for basic Pokemon to put it into your bench. Also very good. The 1 switch is going to allow us mobility and also to switch into our Unknown to win the game. And let's see, 1 Guzma. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with your active. You also have to switch. It's going to allow us to get the Unknown into the active, or maybe grab something of our opponent's up that they don't want up, so we can have a couple extra turns of resource management. Stealthy Hood here, another new card from Unbroken Bonds, which allows you to prevent all effects of your opponent's abilities onto this Pokemon. So allows you to Unknown hand under Mucklock. Alright, I think that's about it. Alright, let's save this list and go look at some games. Alright, we found one versus Edmonchu. Edmund. If I had to guess from his types, I'd say he's playing Reshiram Charizard. We'll see though. Edmund can't really decide if he wants to go first. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard of a decision, but yeah, there you go. Figured it out. Alright, we're starting off with Salazzle, or Salandit, sorry. We're playing this one from Dragon Majesty with the Call for Family attack, which allows us to bench another Pokemon, so that's pretty good. Hand is not very good. We don't have a draw supporter. Of course, this deck doesn't play too many in the way of draw supporters, but we'd really like to see a little more than what we've got here. I'm thinking about benching a Vulpix and retreating into it. Seems pretty good. My opponent flips over. Yep, Reshiram Charizard. Alright. So, I don't think I saw Psychic, so I doubt he plays Let Loose. I also doubt he plays Judge, so we should be pretty good on that front. And yeah, we can win if he's just attacking our active every turn. We can get to 35 before he takes 6 prizes. So I'm not too scared of that. He gets 3 energy down turn 1. Welder is very broken. Alright, we got another Salandit. That's cool. I'm going to discard these Ultra Ball and Ultra Ball in the hood. Let's see. We've got our 4 Rangaroos. We're missing 1 Salandit. We've got all our Salazzles. We don't have the unknown. Virizian's in there. One of the Looker's Whistles is missing. One Looker is missing. Alright. I think 1 Fire Energy too. Already got 1 Salazzle in hand, so I'm just going to draw another one. Hopefully we draw out of this funk pretty quick. I need some fire energy at least to be able to really utilize these Salazzles. My opponent looks like he's playing the Green's Exploration Engine, which is pretty cool, but yeah, again means no threat of Let Loose. He may play Judge though. I've seen that in the Green's build. Heat Factory my opponent has. That sounds good to me. I would like to utilize that as well. Fiery Flint for my opponent. Discarding Guzma and Ultra Ball. He's got a lot of shiny cards. It grabs him 4 fires, and then he's going to put the Stadium down and draw some more. Seems very reasonable. Fourth fire comes down so he can knock me out with the Flare Strike or Double Blaze, his choice. And you wouldn't think that this 4 energy requirement is so achievable, but it definitely is. Edmund really takes forever to make all of his decisions. I don't think it's this hard to choose one of 6 cards. There you go, bud. You'll figure it out. Top deck Fire Energy, very nice. I'll go for the Heat Factory. Okay. Alright, sounds good. We've got 2 fires in the discard. So, I'm going to grab some of those out with Fire Crystal. Roast Reveal. roast reveal a second time. And I will look. I was trying to remember if the switch is prized or not. I've got all 4 monkeys in hand. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna grab that last Salandit. And I'm gonna retreat into one of those monkeys. Alright. But over to my opponent's turn again. He can't use Flare Strike, but he can use Double Blaze, so he's not too worried about that right now, I imagine. Second Reshiram Charizard comes down. Welder attaches some energy to it. Draw more off the Heat Factory. Looks like he's closer to Unknown than we are right now. That's okay. Got a greens off the Pokécure. He already played Welder, so that's for next turn. Switch into the other one. And Double Blaze. I don't know why he did that. He could have just Double Blazed. But yeah, basically we've got not very many more turns to figure this all out. So let's try and get to Unknown as quick as possible. You can see, of course, how many cards we're drawing off of all these Salazzles and the Heat Factory that our opponent so generously provided for us. I'm going to use this Fiery Flint to clean out all these fires from my deck. And keep Roast revealing. Alright, so I'm going to discard 2 of these Whitneys with the Ultra Ball. Anytime you can discard Whitney with, you're pretty happy to do that because it makes your other Whitneys stronger. So this Whitney's going to draw me 4 cards here. Or 5 cards, sorry, yeah. It's a good one. Alright. Attach and manage my resources. Both the Fire Crystals are going to go back in. And I'll also throw back in a Ultra Ball. We don't want to recover energies. We don't want to recover Pokemon with the resource management, since we can get those things back with other trainer cards. Another fire energy means he can Flare Strike. Greens. When he got off that Pokégear last turn. And he gets Fire Crystal, Wishful Baton. He's got a couple fires in the discard, so it makes sense. But I don't think he knows what's going on, because we're not going to be knocking those fellas out. Alright, we can draw the whole deck here pretty much. So let's put some cards back in as well. I think we're more likely to use Virizion than Vulpix, but I don't think either of them is happening, really. Alright. And we can draw our whole deck this turn. Pretty crazy. These Fire Crystals are just going to add a bunch of cards to my hand. And let's see, let's attach 1. And then I'm going to put back 2 supporters with Palpad. What else can we do to add cards to our hand? not much, so resource management, fire crystal, pop pad, rescue stretcher. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we're pretty close, but still also pretty far. Power plant for my opponent. Don't care. Using those fire crystals giving me more cards. Double fire crystal and pop pad coming back. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. He manually retreats. Fire crystal recovers a bunch of those fire energies for him. Alright, so rescue stretcher is +2. Pow pad. Oh no, I miscalculated. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I had to play Gladian, that was a mistake. I had to play Gladian this turn anyways, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, roast reveal again. Now we have exactly 3 in the discard. So fire crystal is getting maximum value. I think that's all we can do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yep, we've got plenty. So we'll switch into the unknown. Well played. And we take our victory with hand. And you can see, when you win with the unknowns, you get this cool win screen. Very nice. And we get 50 shekels off of the rewards thing. Alright, we found one versus J. Crockett, and I'm going first, which is nice. Start out with an Orangaroo, but a pretty dead hand. So, see if we can make this work. Whitney's pretty bad draw supporter when you don't have anything else. We're just drawing 1 off of a Whitney. Embarrassing. Alright, my opponent's playing a Jirachi base deck, so we're going to draw our fat 1 off the Whitney. I mean, as far as cards go, it's not that bad. I'm going to grab a Salazzle with that, and I'm going to pass. Yep, so Jirachi base deck. If it's Zapdos, he's going to be probably hunting down our Salazzle, so that's going to be pretty scary. Nestwall comes down so we can see what he's playing. Oh, it's a Charizard deck. Oh. That's definitely not scary. We love evolution decks. Allows us to... Oh, he's playing the Salazzle too. Cool. Yeah, evolution decks are cool because It means he's not attacking turn 1. Yeah, probably not attacking turn 2 either. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying it's less likely. Key Factory? Oh, put that down, guy. Please. Why don't you? Yes, yes. My opponents just love playing down the Heat Factory for me. Thank you very much. Switch into his other Jirachi. Cynthia, yep. No Lily turn 1, but probably better than my turn 1 Whitney. Nest Ball, I think he's going to get a Salandit. Or Ditto, yeah. That makes sense. I wonder if he plays a Salandit? Or it's prized, or he just chose the Ditto. Ditto's probably better, though. He gets a Rare Candy off of that Stellar Wish, so we might be seeing a turn 2 attack. But at least it's not a turn 1 attack. So we have some time. And it's over to my turn again. His Jirachi wakes up. Very nice. Alright. I'm just going to go for the Heat Factory right off the bat. We can actually get some Erica's value this game. Drawing into the Fiery Flint early feels good. I'm going to discard those 2, grab 4. And we can Roast Reveal. Switch is prized. Okay. Resource management. Yeah, this is a game I think I can win. My opponent's not going to be taking multiple prizes. I am not scared of his deck at all. Counter Catcher, Nest Ball, Ultra Ball off that resource management. Also, he's probably not going to bump this Heat Factory, so that's pretty nice too. That's likely going to stay in play for us all day. He puts the Salazzle back in with the communication. I guess he needs to get that Charizard. We know he has the Rare Candy in hand from last turn. So we'll see if he has a switch. I don't think... Oh, he doesn't actually need it, does he? He can just attach one to the Jirachi and retreat manually. Yep. Charizard's ability there, Roaring Resolve, attaching 2 energy to him. And he let looses us. Better now than later. Does still hurt, obviously, but yeah, better now than at the end of the game. And we drew back into a Looker Whistle, so that works out very well. Yep, he's just going to attach manually and retreat. Doesn't look like he has a switch card and doesn't want to risk getting it off of the Stellar Wish. Makes sense. And Continuous Blaze Ball is enough to knock out. Realistically, this Charizard is all he needs to close out this game. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down a Nest Ball, grabbing in a Rangaroo. Obviously it feels bad Roast Revealing when we only have 1 fire in our hand, but worked out. We got plenty more now. Looker Whistle, get these guys out of our deck. Alright. Really need a Fire Crystal or something off of this Roast Reveal / Looker. Yeah, more fire will do. Our hand size is just going up and up. I want to put back these guys off that Pal Pad and manage my resources. Pal Pad, Fire Crystal, Nest Ball, Looker's Whistle. Alright. So yeah, my opponent didn't really save his let loose like I think he should have. Now he's going to be in a little bit of a pickle, since he's not going to be able to disrupt our hand again. Fire Crystal and Charizard is interesting, but don't you accelerate from the deck though? Oh, he plays Welder too. I guess. Alright. Don't understand this deck. That's okay though. Isn't the strength of it the Roaring Resolve there? Wouldn't your deck be better suited just to put more consistency cards to get more Charizards so you can have one on the bench doing Roaring Resolve over and over if you need to hit big numbers? I guess he doesn't have to damage himself. Alright. We got 3 in the discard, so I'm going to shuffle them back in. Yeah, this Heat Factory staying in play all game is very nice as well. Grab some fires back. Grab some more fires back. Hand size is steadily climbing. And resource management. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, you can see we've got like 3 more turns of this. There's no way my opponent can handle this. Roaring Resolve. Yeah, he can just Roaring Resolve and then continuous Blaze Ball every turn. There's really no need to do anything else. He's going to Salazzle as well. 1 Salazzle, that's pretty cute. He gets a second Charizard. And yeah, see, Energy Recycler makes more sense to me than Fire Crystal. Yep. Continuous Blaze Ball knocks me out, that's fine. Draw 3, draw 3. Draw 3. Draw 3. Yep. And you can see why this deck has a pretty viable win con when we can draw that many cards. Let's see. I'm already losing track of what cards are what in my hand. Yeah, we're easily going to get to hand this game. Manage my resources. Double Crystal and Palpad. Unless my opponent's sitting on a judge, I don't think we can lose at this point, really. 3, 6, 9. Guzma, that's... Why would you Guzma the other ringer? It's just actually worse. This one has a fire energy. What? cannot relate. Don't understand why my opponent did that. Alright, I've got 2 in the discard, so Rescue Stretcher's not the best. Yeah, realistically, I think I just resource management here. I don't want to count the cards in my hand, but I guarantee I have enough. No reason to draw more, just have to discard more. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 36, 37, 38. Yeah, we had enough to do with that turn, really. A little bit of BM, but that's okay. Just gotta make sure, right? I don't want to count. Yeah. Rescue Stretcher. Extend the BM a little more. We've got an unholy amount of cards in our hand. Yep, and we can definitely hand, for sure, hand to win. Alright, hope you guys liked that one. Hand is pretty good with Salazzle. I know it's not maybe the most fun to watch, but it's definitely pretty good. As long as your opponent's, there's not a lot of judge in the meta, you're gonna be able to take a lot of wins. It's also very cheap since a lot of those cards come, a lot of the new cards come from the Fire theme deck. Oh, I got one of these Marsh Shadows. This card is super good. You can discard a stadium card, so you can discard those pesky Prism Star Stadiums, and then Red Knuckles with the Choice Band Oko's Buzz GX if that comes back. Let's open some more packs, huh? Jasmine, ugh, new Pokegear, so gross looking. Hate it. Got the Incineroar, very nice. Strong Cheer's pretty cool. Let's open another one though, huh? I haven't gotten a GX yet. Really like to see some of those new GXs surge. Pretty cool. Electromagnetic Radar, also cool. That's not GX. One more. The best art in the set. This Drowsy. Ooh, that'll do. Greninja and Zork. This card is interesting. I think it's pretty bad in standard, but maybe we can bring back Turbo Dark with this and expand it. It's pretty powerful. Alright. That's about it from me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.